chicks on the left, troubles by the door. Hang 'em on the hook, you won't need 'em anymore. We're trading in our worries for a highball and a smile. Pull up that chair, my friend, stay a little while. We're here for fun and drinks, a little buzz, a lot of laughs. So leave your attitude outside. We don't need it on this path. Raise your glass, forget your pride. Let the small stuff slide. We're here for fun and drinks. Leave your attitude outside. She's cracking that same joke for the third time tonight. Alright. But everyone's still laughing, cause the feeling's just that light. If you came to start a battle, you took the wrong ride. We only fight for who's buying the next ring tonight. We're here for fun and drinks, a little buzz, a lot of laughs. So leave your attitude outside. We don't need it on this path. Raise your glass, forget your pride. Let the small stuff slide. We're here for fun and drinks. Leave your attitude outside. Life's gonna knock you down plenty when you step back out. Oh yeah. But in here the only drama is we're running low on styles. Check your ego, check your phone. Let the evening be your guide. If you can't chill, you're better off taking one more step outside. We're here for fun and drinks, a little buzz, a lot of laughs. So leave your attitude outside. We don't need it on this path. Spin your worries in a circle, watch them fade like the tide. We're here for fun and drinks. Leave your attitude outside.
And there, I think we're here.
Hey,
Hey, I ran the wrong intro, but that's fine. Wasn't the one I wanted, but
you're like, we're having fun and drinks. I'm like, I'm having a triple dose coffee. So yeah.
yeah,
I
it
will
wasn't
crash
the
later.
kind of drink that, yeah, I'm having just like some orange caffeinated thing that I'm drinking. So, hey, it works.
Well, if I didn't have coffee, I wasn't going to be awake. So that's
Yeah.
how you been? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I mean, I'm here. So,
Mhm.
that's always a positive.
Yes, it is.
How,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
how you been doing?
I'm good. I've been really good. Everything's oddly calm, knock wood. Thank you, God. But yeah, I've been off my anxiety meds for like 3 weeks now,
Oh,
and I have no anxiety. I have no panic attacks, nothing like that. So I just had to change my whole mindset about everything.
there we see
So
the mama
Hey,
Mama Kraken popping in. She'll be
the little
in and
is
out a little bit.
right
Hey,
here.
lady.
Yeah, life in a Walmart order. Had to get the
Oh.
eggs and the pizzas in the freezer and the refrigerator respectively before they went bad in this heat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gotta see if my stupid cat thing is working.
Your what
because
thing?
I had it. Oh, the chat thing on the side because that was set up as private, and then I had to change it over to so that I set everything up last night, but I had to do it, and now it's not showing my chat, and I
Mm,
don't know. Yeah, it's showing up
Hi,
there,
Heidi.
but it's not showing up on my stuff. I don't know. Hello, Queen. I see you're there. Hello, Ida. Thanks for being in here, even though I can't see crap on this. I don't know what.
How's everybody else?
I thought it would be easier using StreamYard today because it's a little tough sometimes for the guests on like keeping up with chat on Restream. It can be a little weird.
So I just have to tell y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
But look what I found.
Your ring? Holy cow. That's been like
A year.
I was I was
Where'd you
sure
find
that
it?
there was
So I have a small pantry next to my refrigerator, and I have like there's wire shelves. So there's wire shelves, but they only go so low. And
Mhm,
I put a 3-drawer like Walmart plastic container
mhm.
for random stuff, and it was in there. How it got in there, I'm not sure. But
Listen,
again.
my
and
grandmother found hers 20 years later in the
I have
same
to
place
go get
in
the
the
little
pantry
from
next to the refrigerator.
I have to go get the little from the ladies' room. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Wow, that's like an amazing thing. I was sure that was long gone.
It's amazing. They turn up. I'm telling you, my grandmother, she
Yeah.
wanted us to put away, well, us meaning me. I was like 8 years old. She was like, put away the champagne glasses because we had champagne with, New Year's for the whole family. And they only came out twice a year. So I had to like climb into this little, like maybe 6-inch gap between the refrigerator and where they put the side cabinets. And she was like, here, put these away. And I was like, I keep this thing is in the way. And there was like a little shot glass. And she was like, she goes, give me that. So I took it down and I went to give it. I said, why do you have rings in here? What? I was like, why is there a ring in here? And I gave it to her and she said, oh my God. It was her wedding ring and her engagement ring that she must have put in there when they first moved in and couldn't remember that she put it in there. And she must have put it was next, it used to be on the sill by the sink. So she must have, and then somebody must have put the shot glass away thinking, oh, I'll just put it away, not knowing that they were in there. And she couldn't remember what she did with the rings. She searched everywhere for them for 20 years. Well, it's more like 18, but so long that my grandfather went out and like he bought her a new one and everything. So that was the one she wore. So
Yeah.
now I have the old ones and I have her wedding band because they didn't want to bury her with it.
Oh,
I have all her jewelry,
yeah.
but she was so excited. I can't believe she
Oh,
called my grandfather all happy.
yeah. That would
He was like, so I wasted money on the second set. She was like, you
well,
want it back?
yeah. Go melt it down and sell it.
Yeah, no, she
I
put them away and then I wound up with them.
I had seen somebody a gold miner, one of those ones up in Alaska, where they
Hmm.
had found like like an 8 or 9 ounce nugget, and
Oh,
they had their daughter hold it when she was like 8 or 9 years old,
hmm,
and then she like carried it around that day because the cool nugget that they had found.
yeah.
Well, she put it someplace, and they didn't know where it was, and she forgot.
Oh
She was
God.
just at that age where she forgot. It was like, and
Yeah,
these were people that dealt with a lot. So it was a lot of money, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like they were freaking out about it. But they after it was like I think she was almost 30 years old and they were going through an old uh 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 like oh what am I trying to think of? An earth mover, and
Mhm.
opened up. I think they were actually going to get rid of it, and they were just emptying everything out. And they opened up one of these little compartments in it, and there sat this big nugget. And they
And like
pulled
an
it out of there.
excavator?
Yeah, and like an excavator.
Okay.
And it was like, and they were like, "Oh my god!" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. That's where I put it." And it was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
it
remember
was like,
now. It's
yeah,
funny
now
how
I
you remember
remember.
things once they,
Yeah,
right in your face. You're like, "Oh, I
yeah.
forgot it
So
for how
like,
many days."
20 years later, they had a picture of her holding the same nugget. You know, it was like,
Hey, gold
uh,
prices only went up, so
oh yeah. So it actually, it was, yeah. She made him quite a bit of money by doing that.
I sold my grandmother's gold fillings
Oh,
because after she died, like I said, I inherited all her jewelry, and then years later, I got pregnant with Connor, and I needed money. Yeah, they used to put gold filling in teeth.
Well, yeah,
oh yeah.
but that I know. But the thought of getting the gold filling out,
There was like 4 of them. Don't
yeah,
forget, well, she had all her teeth pulled and had dentures, so she was like, "Give me my gold."
Oh,
okay,
It's like,
that
oh,
there was a piece here that I was missing.
I got quite a bit of money
Okay,
for that. The guy was like, "This is the weirdest thing."
did you go grave robbing and
yeah.
Let me tell you something. There's been times in my life where I thought about maybe that's not a bad, prospect for me. But
that's not a
Yeah,
bad
yeah,
gig.
yeah. Easier to find it there than other places. I mean,
What's funny is
it's-
Mo in the deep end found her ring yesterday. I found mine Sunday,
oh,
aw,
wow,
and she found hers yesterday. And I'm like, that's not a
wow.
coincidence.
oh
Huh,
no. So St. Anthony's been busy.
yeah.
Factor of lost things.
Yep, he always within 2 minutes I'll find whatever I'm looking for. I could look for it for days. I'm like, St.
Yeah.
Anthony, I know you're busy, but if you could just help me find this thing, it's driving me crazy. It's like, oh look, there it is,
I
right in
stopped
front of me.
looking for it, but like Friday night or Saturday night, I had a dream that I was wearing it, and I'm like, this is weird because I don't know
Yeah.
where it is.
Hmm.
However, I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, I
Wow.
have to thank my chat for helping me find it because they ordered something off my Amazon list that like dividers and organizers for my pantry, and I got the package on Sunday, and I started organizing reorganizing my pantry, so everything got like pulled out and emptied out. And I swear I had
Oh,
looked in that drawer because that's the same drawer I keep my like piping bags and stuff for like cookie decorating. So I had
yeah.
been in there before.
It
Okay.
wasn't meant for you to find it then.
Yeah.
Wolfkinder. Hi, honey.
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe
Sean, your brow will
I'll
not
find
take your teeth.
something then.
You're
I
good.
don't. I might find my sanity. That would be nice.
I mean,
Gonna
I'd
say
like
hi
to
to it.
find mine, but
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had it.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even know what my sanity looks like if I
Yeah.
found
That's
That's
yeah. If I ran into it, yeah.
like I wouldn't know if
Gonna-
I found my sanity on the street if we've ever met before.
gonna
I
say
think
hi to
sanity's
some people
overrated.
in
Nah.
chat. Just idle. Thanks for doing
Normal is
all the stuff
boring,
that you're doing. Queen,
right?
I see you
Normal is
stopped in, and
boring.
yes, I was a little bit late, and then I
She's so
ran the
cute.
wrong thing. So, and then we had Queen saying, yeah, and then I ran the wrong song. And then I said, hope it works. And she said, just stopping in to say hi.
Like,
Yeah. And then Heidel saying hi to everybody. And then we had Spawn Trooper stopping in.
causing trouble as usual.
Yes, he always
We like
does.
trouble.
Oh, AJ even stopped in saying hello. Good to see AJ in the house.
No.
Yeah, and
Shenny, how you doing, Mama?
oh, Danny in there, Wolfkinder in there.
Mm-hmm. My Wolfkinder. Haven't seen her in forever.
Yeah.
Life is crazy.
I'm awake and sane, but awake. Yep.
What are you painting today? Or what are you painting today? Because I have the painting skills of like
I am painting a portrait of my chicken soup because
I mean that
I
that
just
almost empty canvas looks like my sanity. No,
yeah.
we're non-existent.
There is kind of a little bit of a sketch of a chicken on there.
Ooh, I have no
Very
skill
nice.
for anything like that.
Yeah.
Like
So
the background, I could do. Like blending a
well,
bunch of
yeah.
colors to make like a sunset or like a sky.
Yeah.
That I could do.
You could just do a
I
random gradient
yeah.
and then see what pops out of the picture at you. That's how I wound
Yeah.
up with a giant eagle on one of mine. I wound up with a lighthouse at a seashore on another one. Depending on how it dried and where they went to, I just stared at it until something jumped out and I said, "Oh, there it is." And that's what I painted.
This is one of the things like Snipe Hunter was like, I don't know what to stream about sometimes. I'm like, you know what you could do? You could do like art lessons, like where you get your inspiration and stuff like that and what paints you use, because I have no idea. Like I have no clue what to use on where. Like I've been to art therapy and that's about as like forced art as I get.
Art is my therapy.
Yeah. I don't
If
mind
anybody
that.
talks to me and they're like, "Oh, you're painting," that means things are not good.
Like I know art therapy is supposed to be for a reason and I understand the logic and the psychology behind it. However, art therapy stresses me out more than it helps. So, but
What
watching
stresses
other
you out?
people,
Using brushes?
I just don't like. I just don't have any like. I'm judgmental of myself,
Uh-huh.
Oh,
and like
You think
I
we're not?
skills.
yeah.
Like my
Join the
toddler has
club.
more art skills than I do.
Yeah.
I literally show my paintings to 4 people. My daughter, Winning, Heidi, and Snipperoonie here. That's it. No, 5
I was
T-Rex because
But I could
T-Rex
watch
is
other
T-Rex.
people, like Bob Ross, for example. I could watch the Bob Ross channel on Toomey or whatever that
Yeah.
is for all day.
Hey.
Put it on all day, relaxing as hell. Great, I love
Yep.
it. But me
Bobby
actually
can do that.
anything like that, nope.
That's the one
See,
thing.
for me, it takes me out of my head. It shuts everything down, and that's my focus. Because sometimes when he's like, "You haven't talked in 2 hours. You haven't said a word," I'm like, "I'm painting." I'm like, "What do you want for?" He's like, "But you're so quiet." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm in a good place. Like, just keep going."
But see, this is where like Snipe Hunter, I have to yell at you all the
Yeah.
time because you say you're boring. Relaxing is not boring.
No.
But like not everybody needs to be overly dramatic and loud and this right here is like I could play this stream all day. Like you could
Mhm.
just do a stream where you just do nothing but paint all day and I would have that on in the background and that would make me so damn relaxed.
Oh yeah. What's
Oh,
her name? Dictionary Diva.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
used to do them, and I used to sit there and just watch them, and they were very relaxing.
And
And
she
there
still
was no
does that
like,
with
She
Valhalla every
does,
once in a
yeah,
while.
with Valhalla every once in a while. Yep. I seen Shenny had asked why did I use StreamYard today because Restream it is nice, but it is bogging down. My laptop is just not built for it. It works fine if I'm alone, and also it's a little easier, I think, for the guests to follow along on chat when in StreamYard than it is in Restream. So that's just why I was kind of doing
Bobby.
this today.
oh, Bobby.
I don't know.
He's
Yeah,
funny.
Bobby.
Hi,
Yeah.
Haley.
Oh, Haley Mouse. Always
Hey.
nice to have Haley Mouse in there. The most polite sounding, sweet sounding, not what she sounds like person in the world. 'Cause
Okay.
I've heard her say some things, and she's Mary Poppins, but not Mary Poppins. It's so close, but not. It's like, yeah, it's so
Well, I
very
mean,
close.
that's not a bad, person to be compared to, Mary Poppins. She was
No,
magical.
I mean, she. If you've ever heard Haley Mouse, it's Mary Poppins.
Is she British?
Exactly, Mary Poppins. Yes,
Oh, okay.
very proper British.
Very proper
Except
British.
for the part where she might tell you to blow it out your rear end.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
I love people like that.
Mary
Those are my
Poppins.
people.
That screams Mary
Yeah.
Poppins, doesn't it?
Yeah. You know, a little bit of sugar makes the medicine go down easier or whatever.
Oh. No, she's
She's
a
a
mouse.
mouse.
So many jokes in my head right now. None of them appropriate.
If you read my chats, you wouldn't match it with the voice. No,
Aw.
you wouldn't. It's kind of like Bond Trooper at times. You will like go, okay, it's like the other extent. It's like the complete opposite end of the accent range. Yeah.
What do you mean, like super posh, or is it like
Yes,
Liverpool?
yes.
Or oh,
No,
okay.
she is super posh.
Oh,
Where Spawn Trooper is like Welsh and very Welsh. And
Welsh and very well.
yes, he is. Isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
But it's just funny
he makes Tom Jones look like an American almost. I mean, it's like
oh my
it's just
goodness.
funny when you say it out loud.
yeah.
Like you can think it all day, but sometimes when you say things out loud, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's probably why I shouldn't have said it out loud because it sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
I like the Welsh accent, just like I like the Scottish and Irish accents.
Yeah.
For me, they're all about the same. Like they're in the same kind of
And
range.
Yeah.
Camera on my laptop is one of those like follow you around kind of camera,
Oh.
and it's catching shadows from outside and following those around. So I have no idea why it's doing what it's doing.
It's all right. We just think you're active.
There we go. Let's turn off center stage. There we go.
I was going to say your face is covered by your name. No hiding.
Oh.
As I say behind my avatar.
Bobby's got his
At least
chat
it's a
phone
picture of
going
me.
again.
Oh, with everybody
it's-
using like AI pictures these days, and I use AI too, do not get me wrong, but like I try to input a picture of me and have it still look like me. The people who are like who put pictures as their avatars, and I'm like, that looks nothing like you. I've seen pictures of you, and that does not look anything like you.
I got this one's my favorite of mine because that looks just like me. I was like, oh, it does look, except my hair is shorter and a lot browner now instead of black.
Yeah, but it still has like elements of you. And
oh yeah, that's the one. I was sitting there with Grok for like an hour going, no, that's not what I look like. I'm not 20. I said 52. And that's what it came up with. I was like, yes, okay, that's what I look like at 52, but your normal 52-year-old does not look like that.
It's like the people who are like 300 pounds and have 2 teeth, and yet their avatars look like they, are Cindy Crawford's sister. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
that's not you. I've seen a picture of you, and that ain't it. Not even close.
I had a friend who used to use all filters every time she was like dating, and she'd go on like all the apps and she'd use all the filter pictures. And then she'd come back from a date and be like, I don't know why he was so nasty. I'm like, listen, woman, you look nothing like the pictures that you put out there. Unless you're walking around with a filter you could stick to your actual face, I don't want to hear it. Like, just don't. Oh, so cute.
There's a picture of my chicken.
There's soup.
Yeah.
Aw.
Quite the chicken.
Angel.
Bobby said, I just put up pictures of Jesus. It works. That's what I've been painting lately, pictures of Jesus. I have like paintings of Jesus all over my room.
Hello?
Ain't nothing going on here anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bobby said he had I think it's his cat fountain. I hope that he hearing. But
Hello.
hello.
Hi.
And because it always sounds like one of them, I don't know, urinals. They used to have big round public urinal things, and it sounded like one of those. I don't know. I think he has one of those in his living room.
Is it August yet? We start school in August. Is it August yet?
Oh, when do they start? Like mid-August?
August 3rd.
Oh, that was like Kansas. That threw me all off when I moved there.
August
I
3rd.
was like, what do you mean? I got 2 weeks to put her in school? Like what? Why we start in September in Hoboken?
Super early, but yet we have like fall break, fall break and Thanksgiving break are separate. So
Mhm.
we have longer school year, but more breaks in the middle of the year than instead of starting in like September
I'll
and
see.
having like no breaks. So it kind of works because our first break is in like October.
Mhm.
You broke it?
Well, that was why I started working in school so that I could have all the holidays and breaks that my kids did because I had nobody to watch them. So I was like, what job can I have that I'm going to be home when they're home? Oh, I'll just go to the same place where they're learning. That's great. That worked out.
Yep.
The school, not the school she'll go to this year, but the school she'll go to next year. My mom works at, so she'll have Nana
Oh,
at school with her.
That's awesome.
yeah.
That'll relieve a lot of your stress.
That's true because if any of those teachers get a little,
Mhm.
I got someone on the inside.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's not about what you know; it's about who you know and where they work.
Yeah, that's the thing about living here. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody here. And I don't feel like getting to know anybody either. My friendliness has gone way down.
In Heidel, that's what we did. Like everywhere I lived was different, but in Ohio, we'd start in mid-August and we'd get out at the end of May. Then in Wisconsin, they started after Labor Day, but they'd get out the first week of June. So it was just shifted by a couple weeks. Here, they get out at the end of May, but they start at the beginning of August. But it's kind of like those schools that do like year-round school. It's
Mhm.
it's more shifted towards that because they have a week off in October, then a week off in November, then Christmas break, then they have a winter break in February, then we have spring break in April, and then you're off in May. So like they kind of have like every 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, they get a week off.
Oh.
So it kind of works out that they have a shorter summer break, but they have a longer, they have more breaks during the year.
Yeah, they don't need it. The teachers need it because they're burnt out.
That is true. Not just the teachers, but like everybody that works in a school.
Oh, yeah, all the staff. Because we would get to the point where we'd be like, oh, my God, I hate my job. I hate my job. I hate my job.
But I hate my job. I love these kids, but I hate my job.
Mm.
My boss told me I could never get fired unless I severely injured a kid on purpose. I said, line those suckers up at the top of the staircase and I'll push them down one by one. I was like, just line them up. He was like, Shelly.
It's like an accident.
Well, I mean, I was a kindergarten teacher. That's a lot.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
a lot at 5.
Yeah.
So
Especially they were all special needs. So
kind of a hot
Oh, yeah.
topic, but T3, I really want your input on this. So
What's up?
my topic today is going to be a case that I was sent out of Florida. You know how we always talk about the wood chipper?
uh-huh.
And Mo specifically uses Lord Chippy and, sending people who commit crimes against children to Lord
Yes,
Chippy.
maps. Mm-hmm.
Well, Florida has a case where they're actually trying to do it. They passed I think like 5 states have passed laws about crimes against children being eligible for the death penalty. And
I'm all for it.
Florida has a case currently. So that's what we're going to be talking about. And it's like, oh, this is
That's
going to
amazing.
be interesting because it's all funny and like Lord Chippy and, you know, sending people through the wood chipper and all of that in Minecraft
Mhm.
until it's actually like a real case. And
That's
now it's
amazing.
okay, this is going to be real. But it goes against the Supreme Court, so it's going to be an interesting. Ugh. But that was sent to me, and I'm like, oh, I have to talk about this since we always talk about, you know, Minecraft games and stuff. We have
What's
to,
going against the Supreme Court though? Because
Supreme
I'm
Court.
sorry, but a lot of the laws that like we have based on like 200 years ago, 100 years ago, they're so lenient because nobody talked about it and nobody brought it out because they saw it as shameful for their family.
There
So
was
they
a
just
Supreme
took
Court
care of it
decision in
internally.
2008. I want to say Kennedy versus Louisiana.
Okay.
I have the case written down, and I was sent a copy of it. But basically, in 2008, the Supreme Court said that the long or the short of it is, you can't. Kennedy versus Louisiana, you can't give somebody the death penalty if there wasn't a death in the primary holding. Sentencing a defendant to death for any crime other than a homicide or crimes against the state is unconstitutional per the 8th Amendment.
My argument is that is death because whatever they do to that child is no longer the same. They are never going to live up to the potential they had before, and they are damaged no matter if they deal with the trauma or not. That is a scar that will always bleed the rest of their lives. It will color everything they do and every way they look at themselves. And to me, that's death.
I completely agree. And this is just one of those, like, states wanted to pass it, and I don't disagree with states passing it. However, it's all interesting and, like, I can't say fun to talk about because it's not a fun topic, but like fun to talk about the consequences of people's actions.
Interesting and
however, until it's a real case, and that's like, what are the actual like implications of this, and can it actually be done?
Those people can't be redeemed. They just can't. That's not just a mental disease. And unless they're going to take, you know, like castrate them, take all their fingers, take all their toes, take their tongue, take their nose, any kind of object on them that they can move, protrude, or use, then I don't see the point. It used to be you went away and got done away with if you were a danger to society. They are the biggest danger to society, even above murderers.
And I knew you would have an opinion on this.
I have a huge opinion on that. I might have messed up in my whole life. I don't care what bad decisions I made, but I protected both my kids to adulthood, and that I will wear that crown to the day I die. And when I meet God, I'm going to be like, no matter what you think, this is what I'm proud of. Not something that I personally did for myself or for anybody, but for my kids. I protected my kids from that. And however they turn out, well, that's on them. Like, I did the best I could. But yeah, no, I definitely have opinions.
It's just an interesting conversation because it's all like, trust me, I'm all about like gen pop justice and, you know, but now it's like I guarantee you all these other states are watching this very, very closely to figure out what is going to happen.
Yeah. See, Bobby said T3, it's better to let them keep their members, but take all of their limbs. Think about it. They can't touch it. They can't touch it, but they can still think it. And if they can think it, and unless they're going to sew their mouth shut, and they can communicate it to somebody else, they pass that disease along to other people by planting that little demon in their brain.
I'm all about removing every appendage they have while they're awake, starting with the shortest.
And I don't see why we, as American taxpayers, have to pay for them to be housed in a jail when they just shouldn't be breathing the same air as any of the children that they've thought about. Because I guarantee you, if they did it to one, they thought about it for many others, and they worked their way up to it. Hi, honey. Hi, you're so cute. You're so cute.
Yep. What's he painting? You see the paint?
Yeah, it's red.
It's gonna be a chicken.
Chicken. Chicken.
See, if you did that, I would have
Oh.
turned that into the mountain in Hoopville. I would have turned that into the Grinch's mountain. Because that's what I see.
Oh, well, I
But yeah,
suppose
no,
it
I
can.
definitely
Yeah,
have a thing.
it'll
Go.
just they give it a minute.
Bobby
No,
says, I don't know, being
I
unable
am-
to cook with your own
I'm
junk is
actually quite.
You sound like you're speaking from experience. This stream took a turn.
Yeah,
Talk about not boring, Snipe Runners.
Right. I heard about that, King Bob, but I didn't see the report on
yeah.
it.
Well,
There are a lot of people who should not be teachers.
see you in here.
A lot of people.
That is true.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
had subs forcibly removed
it's
from my
kinda-
classroom.
It's always odd, when people were so
on my
big
lap.
on like saying how bad, priests and ministers and all these were. Actually,
Well, I don't trust them
the
either.
worst.
Oh,
Yeah, but
chipmunk.
the worst, the highest percentage was coaches and teachers.
Yep.
Were- That was where it was worst at, and it's like,
Well, they have access. They have the power dynamic in their favor.
yeah,
And, you're preying on the most vulnerable people in your field. So, that's the perfect place for them to be.
Ugh.
That's why I was always very skeptical when we got new teachers. I was like, yeah, no. They're like, do you like it? I don't know yet. Like, I'll let you know. We had an old dude that came in as a substitute teacher. He was there like 2 minutes, and I called the office. I said, come get him. And they're like, what? I said, you come get him, or he's leaving in a body bag because he's giving me vibes, and I'm going to get violent real quick. They came and got him, and he was like, what did I do? They were like, Shelly, don't like you. We trust our judgment when it comes to that. Because I had the most vulnerable kids. Like, my kids, they didn't know anything, and they weren't going to say anything. Half of them were nonverbal. They just screamed a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So I know if I don't trust you 110%, you ain't getting near my kids. And they were my kids. I don't care. Like, that's what I'd tell parents. Listen, when they're with you, they're your kids. When they're here, they're mine. And that I'm going to treat them like they're mine, and I'm going to protect them like they're mine. And they appreciated that because that's how I felt about them. They knew their kids were safe. I had one parent question me once. She was like, oh, my son's belt loop ripped. And I said, if you don't trust me, take him. She's like, what? I was like, just take him. Put him in another class. There's 8 other classes. Put him in another one. She said, no. Then why'd you bring it up? Like, he pulled his pants up and ripped his belt loop. Did you ask him? Well, no. Well, maybe you might want to start there.
Bobby says all his teachers were great. I'm sure they were. He screams a lot too.
Aw.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Bobby, that's-
one thing.
Sounds like an issue you might want to discuss with a doctor.
Yeah, he probably.
Bobby, if you ask my daughter, when I scream, the walls vibrate.
No, he's busy. Do not text him.
Yeah, it can be cathartic, I know. Yes, it can be.
Yes, it can.
No, I was gonna say I am actually very anti-death penalty. I am not but I don't go at it from the side of I will never argue that a person doesn't deserve it. Mine's more that I don't think it's good for society to want it. Is my side
I mean,
of it.
that's biblical. That's Moses' law.
I know, but it's also if you're ever wrong, it's the worst thing that like society can ever do.
Well,
And we
yeah, you
have been
can't
wrong.
undo it, but
Yeah, and we've been wrong. So it's like the worst of it has to be very definite for me to ever.
okay, but then devil's advocate, then you can't go letting people go that you know are guilty, but somebody on the jury is like, no, he's got kind eyes, so no, I think he's not
Oh
guilty.
no,
Like,
I don't. Yeah, I don't. No, I'm very tough on crime as far as you know, and I believe there's people that should stay in prison for the rest of their
What
life.
is
A lot of
it? This one?
but it's just different once
Oh
you
no.
take that next
This
step.
one.
You're, you know, and like somebody in the act of committing something, they can be taken out while you're doing it, and you're doing it, you know, take them out, you know.
This one.
That's my thing, though. I'm
But
not about like the punishment for the person so much as I'm more for the betterment of society.
This one?
You need
yeah,
to protect the people in society from the predators and the violence and stuff like that. And those people should not be breathing the same air, and we shouldn't be paying for them to continue to exist. And that they're like, oh, someday
yeah,
I'll get out. I hope not. I hope not.
well, no,
Mackenzie Shirilla wants to have kids someday. I'm like, I really hope you never have kids, woman.
wow,
Like,
And then there are people that write them in jail and then fall in love with them. And I'm like, really? Really?
yeah, I
Wait,
don't
yeah.
know all day.
I mean, I
There's
know
a lot
which
of
I speak.
sick people.
My best friend for life is in jail for murdering his girlfriend and throwing her in a river. I mean, I'm innocent. Sure you are. Sure you are.
No. No.
all right. I have to get going. I have to get the little lunch and stuff before my stream. So,
Aw.
It was nice having you stop in. Glad you
no
could.
problem. Thanks
Yeah.
for inviting me.
Sweetie.
Bye.
We're just gonna go
Bye.
Snipe on our paint. What do you think?
I want to try.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Nice.
You should get some finger paint. Tell mom
So
to
we
do
have
that.
some. We'll probably do it tomorrow when mommy's not so busy.
Also, it's really fun to paint and to do finger painting and shaving cream. It's awesome. And then
And
you
it's
just
fun to do.
wet cloth and whoop, gone.
It's fun to do walls too. Your mom likes painting walls.
No, I used to do the shaving cream outside. This way I just take the hose and done.
Yeah, you have to do
Clean
that
up was
either
a
early in the morning or late at night because it's 92 degrees outside right now.
If you use
Yeah.
the menthol one, it keeps mosquitoes away.
Yeah.
See, little benefits, little benefits. Just don't let them touch their eyes.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Well, put gloves on them. You have the plastic gloves, right?
I think so. Somewhere around here.
That usually keeps them from touching their face quite a bit.
You want to help me put dishes away?
No, no,
course not.
no, no.
Of course not.
Yes.
No.
All right. Y'all have a great day. I will see you guys
Okay.
later.
You
You
too.
too.
Enjoy. Bye,
Probably see you
sweetie.
later in yours.
Bye.
You're so cute.
Bye.
I try.
Okay. She tried. She tries.
Yeah. Later.
Try.
Hit it.
Good job. You can do it. Awesome. She did it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's so darn
Heidel
cute.
said, snipes, stunad.
Yeah. Whatever.
Aw. Acapatos. That's what she should have said. You're thick-headed.
Yeah.
Thick-headed.
Yeah. I take everything as I'm really nice. I'm a sweet person. That's just what I assume it all means.
Uh-huh. Sure it does.
Yeah.
Everything she calls you in Italian, pretty much I tell her. You're welcome.
I know. Yeah, I know that.
Don't worry, I curse Winning out all the time in Italian, and he's like, "Oh, you do love me." I'm like,
Yeah,
whatever.
just so
He's
you
like those
know,
sweet nothings, man.
I just take it the way I want to take it. It doesn't matter.
Again, so many jokes in my head. Why do you do this to me when I'm trying to get right with Jesus? I can't.
Hey.
Heidel's doing her best not to laugh. Oh yeah, she's going through her whole list of Italian curses that she's learned.
Yeah.
She's a quick learner. Quick learner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Just a
sitting here
few.
staring at this chipmunk outside my window who's got like 2 inches on each cheek full of like the seeds that I threw out there earlier.
Oh.
He's just going to town. This is like his 4th trip.
Oh.
I was telling Win the other day, I was like, this chipmunk has to be like, man, I am so glad this chick moved in. She feeds us twice a day. They get corn, they get black sunflower seeds, and they get shelled peanuts because I got tired of seeing all the shells all over. I was like, let me just buy the bag of the shelled
Oh,
peanuts on Amazon. It was
yeah,
cheaper and I got more. But I feed
yeah,
them
it was
twice a
like,
day. Now the squirrels jump on my window if I don't get up in time. The other day, my cat was staring at the window, just meowing like crazy. I woke up. I was like, what is your problem? Then I hear thump, thump. I was like, what is that? I opened the window. I'm like, oh my God, there's two squirrels that are like jumping up on the air conditioning unit and then hitting the top window because there's a screen on the bottom one. They're hitting the top window, jumping down, and then waiting. And I was like, okay. And if my truck's not here, they sit in front of my apartment and wait for me to get back and look at me like, where you been? Like, we're hungry. What's going on? And now I have like 7 crows staring at me because I didn't
yeah.
throw out any leftovers yet. That's my new thing. I clean out the refrigerator because I cook a bunch, but I don't eat anything. And when it gets too old, like my son's like, oh, that's been in there like 3 days. I'm like, fine. I used to throw it out. Now I throw it in the little ravine behind my house, and they're loving it. They took a whole bunch of quesadillas the other day. One was going with like a half a tortilla just hanging out of its beak. I was like, wow, look at you. But now I have a true murder of crows. Like I had 3
Oh,
before. Now
yeah.
there's like 12 of them. And in the morning they're like, oh, all right, God, I'm up. I'm up. It's worse than
Oh,
roosters, man.
oh, they can be. They're really bad. They're,
What have
yeah.
you know what a grackle is?
Yes, I know what
They look
crap.
like they look like the starlings, but they're really vocal.
Yeah, they're like mini crows.
Yeah, and they're super territorial. So I'll have like 20 of
Yeah,
them under my window just calling at me, like just chirping at me to wake up. And my cat's sitting in the window like, hello, like they're waiting because she loves watching. The 2 of them will just sit at the window all day and just watch them. I have rabbits that come up to the window and they put on a whole show for me the other day playing around. I was like, oh,
yeah.
and they all know my
I've
voice because as soon as I open the window, I'm like, oh, so cute, and they all come running. It's like, okay, that's my
I have
animal
rabbits
voice.
that'll come up on the deck at times. They really bother
Aw,
me because they'll, yeah, it
why?
isn't good because they'll,
Why?
because they come up and eat my flowers on the pots and stuff on the
Oh,
deck. They also eat everything in my garden. My sweet potatoes can't grow enough to get ahead of them, which is
see,
really
I don't have that
disappointing.
problem.
Yeah.
And they don't eat the
So,
food that I put out. They come and eat the weeds. Those
oh,
tall weeds
no.
with the little white flowers on
Yeah.
the end that grow overnight. They just come over, and it's so cute watching the as it just disappears. No hands needed. They're like, look, Ma, no hands.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Yeah.
go the
I'm not a big
crows.
fan. I'm not a big fan of rabbits.
Oh, I love these rabbits. They're so cute with they're Eastern cottontails. And 2 of them were playing around the other day, and I took a video of it and I sent it to my daughter, and she was like, "What's that hanging off the rabbit's tail?" I was like, "It's balls." She was like, "Oh my God." She was like, "You can see them?" I was like, "It's not like they wear pants. It's not a cartoon. Like they're naked. They are naked." He had a big set on him too. I was like, "That must be the daddy rabbit," because whoa. But I didn't notice that until she pointed it out. I was like, oh well. I was like, well, you got a little education. You're 31. I think you can handle it. I can't believe I have a 31-year-old child.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that just
Well,
bugs me.
you're old.
I am old. Well, I had her when I was 21.
Well, yeah.
So.
I see Bobby had put in that Idol is doing her best not to laugh. Because have you heard her laugh before?
Heidi, yeah.
Any
Why?
Well, yeah, but it's because she will laugh sometimes in chat,
Uh-huh.
and I have been known to interpret her laugh, and
As what?
it's like, okay, here she had one that Lamau, he needs more practice maybe though to Shenny, and I will go, she laughs like this. She goes, ha 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 ha. That's how she,
Oh, that's a cute laugh, though. I've heard her laugh, though. I've
yeah,
I've talked to her on the phone many times. So
yeah. And that's exactly
and I
how
can
it
usually make her laugh.
was.
That's all right. I used to laugh like Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah.
Do you remember Woody Woodpecker? Yep. That was my laugh for like
Oh.
years when I was young. And my grandmother, because it used to irritate the crap out of my family. So, of course, I just stuck to it.
Kept doing it. Yeah.
What? It's my laugh. I can't help it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
You
my,
would never. Yeah.
I would never do that on purpose. Moi? How dare
Yeah.
you? I am offended. Offended.
Titles.
You think they didn't
Yeah.
like I did? You think they'd figure it out?
Bobby enjoys the laughing. And Title says he interprets wrong.
He interprets right. That's his filter.
Yeah. Well,
That's what I always say. It's not what you put out, it's how it's perceived and received. That's the only thing that really matters.
yeah.
That's what comes back at you.
Yeah. I can't help if that's the way I see it.
Well, I mean, how do you laugh?
Me, I don't know. I laugh. I just laugh like I laugh. I don't really know how I laugh. I don't pay that much attention. The other night I about had like I about choked and died because I started laughing too hard, and I had some bronchitis a few years ago. And so if I
Uh-huh.
start laughing too hard, I will like get where it's like almost start uh
Coughing?
oh, hyperventilating and coughing.
Ah.
And what did somebody it was something Title did in chat, and I was just about dying, and it was like it was not good. I had to shut off the mic for a little bit because I was having issues.
Oh, yeah. I
But
used to laugh
it
and then
was
I'd
fun.
start coughing and wheezing, but I used to smoke like 2
Yeah,
packs a day. Now I haven't had a
yeah.
cigarette in well over a year. I could
Oh,
laugh as
I
long as I want to and be perfectly fine.
yeah, I've never smoked, and I have the lungs of somebody at times that sounds like I've smoked all my life,
Well, I'm
but I never
asthmatic, so
have.
you would think I would, but no, the asthma don't bother me anymore.
No.
It's there. Every once in a while, I'm like, why do I keep like all the? Oh, just it's my asthma kicking in. Okay, like because it happens so infrequently, I forget. I'm like, crap. If my asthma kicks in, I know I'm getting sick.
No.
It's the only time it kicks in.
Where we get
Vitamin D3 helps
some
protect and
waddles on the
lining of the lungs.
yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
do
well,
take D3, and I get out in the sun
I
a
take
lot.
that too once a week.
Oh, I during the
I'm
winter I take
severely
it every
lacking in vitamin D. Okay, it's
oh,
been years. So
no. I do in the winter I take every day, but in the summer I'm out in the
well,
sun
you're
every day.
outside. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'm all
I don't do the
all
sun. I'm way too white for that, and I want to look young forever.
I
So
know.
I don't tan. No, I don't tan. I burn. I'd rather not wind up with
Oh,
skin cancer.
see
I
that
am so white. You had like these pictures don't do it justice, just how like fair skinned I am. That's why everybody says I'm Irish because I got the green eyes, I got, the
no.
red highlights in my hair, which aggravates some people, but oh well. Um and really, really fair, freckled skin. So yeah, I'm out
Yeah.
there 5 minutes, I'm burned. That's not good.
Yeah, you'd think I'm like German with a little Welsh. You would think that would be not the best for the sun, but there's like nothing in our family history for having issues with sun, and uh, it's
I would
I've
think
never
Welsh
had.
people would have like that more resilient skin though, because it gets like wet and cold there, right? So it's not like you have
Yeah,
that
and I think
delicate skin.
our the German part is like Southern German, so it's
Hmm.
almost it's closer to Italy and stuff, but still you'd think, yeah,
Yeah,
but
well,
it's
I mean, I'm supposed to be 100% Italian and tan like the rest of my family, but it
yeah,
don't. And according to that DNA thing, I'm 40, or 47% finish. So somebody did
Man.
something wrong at some point with somebody they shouldn't have. And I'm never
Well,
going to know. I'm
that's
never going to
those
know.
that's those darn Vikings came down and went after somebody, you know.
I doubt it.
They like doing that.
The percentage of finish that I have is so high that it has to be either a parent or a grandparent. Beyond that, it would be a very low percentage.
Yeah.
And trust me, I did tons of research on it because I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He said, oh, no, not Finn. Finrund, yes. And I don't know who it is. I know it's not my mother's side. I know that, I came out of my mother and it's not on her side because that side came out all Italian with all the relatives on both sides. But not one relative from my father's side. And I'm like, Mom, what did you do? Like, what did you do? And what didn't you tell me about? Like, I don't care if she did it. Just let me know.
Yeah.
The same way, like, I came up, I was like, oh, I have this blood type. And she was like, oh, that's not my blood type. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, no, I'm da da da. And I was like, that's impossible. And she was like, what? I was like, it's impossible for you to have that blood type and for my father to have that blood type and me wind up with this one. And that we didn't figure out until when he was like, why don't you run it through the AI and ask the AI? And the AI went through and was like, no, it's possible. And this is how. And I was like, oh, that's right. I was like, this one had O and this one had, and it was like, oh, okay. So it was like, all right. Oh, look, all my little friends are outside. Must be getting ready to rain. They're storing up on their food. But yeah, like my genealogy is all screwed now.
Yeah. Find out who Sven's real name was.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness. You did that so quick. Under an hour.
The waddle. Yeah. We're getting there.
The waddle. So cute.
The waddle.
I used to call it that, and the teacher that I was working with, my co-teacher, she was like, what is that you keep talking about? I was like, the red thing that hangs. And she was like, no, it's called a goggle. I was like, no, goggles you put over your eyes. Like, I'm sorry, what college did you go to? Like, it was like, I'm sorry, you have a master's, don't you? In like English? Like, I don't get it, but all right. But yeah, she argued with me. I was like, look it up. Look it up. It does look really, really good. Bobby, I only burn if I'm in water. Well, I mean, that's because they were trying to boil you.
Well, that's the fish piss in there.
That's called a cauldron, not just water. But yeah, when I used to go crabbing with my grandfather, my grandmother would be like, all right, she'd give me the sunblock and he would just leave it in the car because he knew I wasn't going to put it on. And he knew even if I did, it wasn't going to make a difference. I was going to burn regardless because we'd be out on the bay for like 8 to 10 hours. And I'd go home and she'd go, look at you. You're so right. And it'd just be like 3 days of just vinegar. Yeah, like because she'd wipe my back and my shoulders with the white vinegar to take the sting out. And then Noxzema. Just slather me in Noxzema. And I'd just be like, and I'd be walking going, ow, 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 ow. Because I was just all stiff. But then the fun part was peeling. And I didn't know that, like, people that don't burn aren't, like, they don't have any experience with that. So if you say, oh, yeah, and you go to peel your skin off, they're like, oh, doesn't that hurt? No, it feels great. What are you, crazy? Like this is an obsession. I wait for this every year. Like,
I don't.
But my back
I don't
is
really
just
burn, but I still peel. Kind of. I mean, I kind of burn, but it's not like.
Oh no, I turn neon pink. Like I'm like salmon pink, like uncooked salmon pink. Like it's bad. It's so bad. And I don't have to be in it for very long at all.
I just get a nice roasted, toasty bronze color.
Yeah, see, that's my daughter. She goes out and she gets like a little pink at the very, very tops of her cheeks where her freckles are. And then within like an hour, she's just golden brown everywhere. And I'm like, see, that's the Puerto Rican in you. So like, between the Puerto Rican and Italian, you got it made, girl. But me, nope.
Yeah. No.
Nope. You would never guess that I'm a guinea. Never. No, well, I mean, if you saw my ass,
Wow.
yeah, but no, like the rest of me, no. Like, mm-mm.
Okay. I've been getting too much TMI in this whole thing. Started with
More like TNA. That's how you can tell I'm Italian from the TNA.
yeah, well that and it started with Squid when she came in, so that was
There you go.
there. Yeah. So
Listen, I'm on my best behavior. Be thankful.
I
Oh,
know you're being good.
3 squirrels and 2 chipmunks. Yay! And
I
like
wish we
20
had
grackles.
chipmunks around here. So that was
Mine has a little escape thing right underneath my bedroom window. And I didn't know that. One day he went running towards the window. I thought he was going to jump on the sill. And I was like, where'd he go? And I opened the window. I looked down. There's a little itty bitty hole surrounded by really tall grass. I was like, oh, that's where he went. So now I like when it's bad weather, I'll literally go out and take food and put it straight down that hole so he doesn't have to come out because I feel bad.
yeah.
He's so tiny.
Yeah.
We have baby gophers here. Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. There he goes.
Yeah, we have those
I love the
13
chipmunk though.
lines or whatever. 13
You have
striped
what?
ground- 13 striped ground squirrels or whatever, 13 line ground squirrels. I hate them though.
I have no idea what that is.
They're ground squirrels with 13 stripes on their back.
No shit, Sherlock. But
Yeah.
like I have no idea. Like, are they more gopher or groundhog or like are they more
They're like
bunny or
a really tiny prairie dog.
aw, they're so cute.
They're only like
I love
6
prairie
inches
dogs.
long or something. But
Aw.
they have a really good tendency to dig up your lawn and then go after anything in the garden that is edible. And
Yeah, that's one thing. The gophers here, they dig up a lot of the grass. That's why like I take food and I put it like more toward the tree line so that they stay over there. Plus the dogs can't get them
oh,
because people around here have a thing about not putting their dogs on leashes and it drives me insane
yeah.
because they come chase my rabbits and I'm like, get out of my yard. Stop chasing it. But yeah, the squirrels, they'll sit right on my windowsill, right like an inch from the cat and be like, what, you can't get me? And it drives my cats insane.
Yeah.
They just and they're like pawing at the window. I'm like, you ain't getting out. Like, never. I can't leave my windows all the way up. I can only open my windows about 2 inches. Otherwise, they'll pop those screens right out. Snip's already tried to put a big gash down the middle of the screen trying to get at the squirrel once. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Had a little field mice ran past the other day. I was like, oh, you couldn't even see them. I was like, those are some stealthy little things. Like, if they hadn't been making a fuss about what was in the grass, I went over. I was like, what are we looking at? Because, of course, they alert me to whatever's out there. And I'm looking and looking. I'm like, I don't see. And then all of a sudden, I see this little black, like it was maybe like 2 inches long. I was like, wow, you're quick. And like, I couldn't even see him. I was like, all right, that's one mouse.
Oh, yeah. That's like
We have skunks here, though.
oh,
They don't come near the house, thank God. And they only come out at night. But I kind of miss the skunks that were by my mother's house. But here we have bears.
oh.
And they send you alerts on your phone, bear in your neighborhood. I'm like, great. That's great. And they're
So,
big.
we occasionally have a mountain lion in the area, but there hasn't.
Yeah, I'll take the bear. They run a little slower. Yeah,
Yeah.
they run a little slower.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
had
want mountain lions in my yard.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't had one like in our yard or near, but one of the bigger cities nearby had one show up like in the middle of town, and they had to take care of that. But it
Oh, God. We
because
actually had a deer and a wolf loose in Hoboken,
no,
which was weird because I'm seeing all these posts on Facebook. And I'm like, what is going on? And there are people taking videos of the deer just prancing down the city street like, doo, 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 doo. I was like, where did you come from? But that's because they do so much construction and they take down so much of the old land, like the trees and everything where they used to put the bodies,
Yeah.
the mafia, that the deer don't,
And I
they
heard they
always-
don't really exist though. If they
What?
exist.
What doesn't exist? The mafia?
Yeah, that they in theory they exist. I'm doing quotations.
They're a very prestigious group. It's the Mothers and Fathers Italian Association,
Oh, okay.
MAFIA.
Yeah.
That's what they are. That's all they are. Yeah. Okay, because the mafia don't exist. Yep, the mafia don't exist, and I don't know any of them.
No.
And I'll stick to that till the day I die. The family, yeah, more like the friends. But
Yeah.
trust me, you don't want them in your family, but you do want them as friends.
Okay.
They come in handy.
Yeah.
Not to do anything for you. They're just a great deterrent. That's all you need to do is like know one of them and you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Every once in a while, just walk down the street and say hi.
Mhm.
Yeah. And have them go, "Hey, how you doing?" It's like,
Well, I mean, I lived right next to the Italian club and I used to deliver pizzas to the dudes there. And I love delivering pizzas because it was 20 feet from the pizzeria, but they wouldn't cross the street to go get their pizza. They would call and say, have the girl deliver it. I'd go over, I'd get $20, $50, $100 for tip. They'd be like, thanks for coming out in the heat. I'm like, you're sitting outside. You literally could see me making the pizza through the window. Like, why would you just come get it? It's so much cheaper. No, it's all right. You keep that, honey. It's like, okay, thank you. It was good though, because they used to look out for me. So it was nice. And of course, the pizzeria I worked for was Rocco's because, let's embrace all the stereotypes.
wow. Hey, they're only stereotypes because they're true.
That's true. That's very true.
It is. There's a lot of that. People will always act like, oh, that's just a stereotype. And it's like, well, it got that way because, it kind of is true.
Oh, yeah. Well, my best friend from college she's a lesbian. And when she first came out to me, it took her like an hour to sit there and just get the word. And she was like, and I'm gay. I was like, and? And she was like, what? Like, you're not surprised? Oh, girl. I was like, you're on the softball team. You got a mullet. You wear nothing but Adidas. You only hang out with a girl named Donna, and you didn't go to your prom because we wouldn't be welcome because they don't understand. And it was like, I mean, do you want to? And then as she got older, I was like, and then later she worked for UPS, she worked for FedEx, and then she became a state trooper. Like, just embrace all the stereotypes. It's great.
Oh,
Right?
right.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like check, 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 check. Yep. Like
Yeah.
we knew.
She had a
Nobody knew.
Subaru.
Everybody knows.
I'm sure.
Everybody knows. You could be wearing a neon sign in rainbow colors, and it wouldn't be more
Yeah.
obvious than you just walking down the street.
Yeah. Oh.
I love her to death though, but she's I love to give her credit. And the thing is, she's like the biggest Republican. She's so like she does not like to advertise it, like not the Republican, like the whole gay thing. I'm like, girl, you are a walking billboard. No, I'm like, you don't need to advertise it. I was like, you do it without even knowing it.
Yeah.
Love her to pieces though, and it's
Takes
always
all
nice
time.
to know a state trooper.
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby, she was a softball player on the college softball team. You
Yeah.
might as well
Half
just
of
wave
them.
the flag right there.
Yeah. That's about a 50-50 shot right there.
And the only reason she was on the softball team is because they had no more. She was better at that than she was at soccer. Otherwise, she would have been on the soccer team. I was like, you gonna go for basketball next? Because the lacrosse, that's a more 75-25 ratio. But soccer,
Yeah.
basketball, and softball,
Oh.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. And my roommate was, she was like, oh, you hang out with a lesbian. She's like, I'm going out with my friends. Her friends come pick her up. I said, that's the basketball team. She was like, yeah, they're great girls. I was like, they're all lesbians, right? She was like, no, there are not. Okay. When you find out, you let me know. You let me know how that goes. She came back one day really upset. I was like, I guess you found out. She was like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, they kept it from me. Nobody kept it from you. You're just naive.
Yeah.
And that was coming from me back in my days of, supreme innocence. I didn't know shit. Right.
Well, Bobby says they don't drive Subarus anymore.
They drive Toyota
Siennas,
Siennas.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not a big car guy, so
Christine drives
think-
a pickup truck, so meh.
yeah, that
Every couple of years she gets herself a new pickup truck. It's like you're a cop. What do you need a pickup truck for?
yeah.
In case
A
I
lot of
want to do
times
yard work. Okay.
Yeah. And they're lifted. It's like you
Mhm.
never go off a road. But yeah, because you need clearance. Okay.
Yeah, right.
That's
She's
pretty
all.
common even around here. Like, okay.
The first
Let's
time I
see,
took her, because we went to school in Trenton, in New Jersey, and she needed a haircut and she didn't know where to go. So I took her to the only salon that was there, which happened to be run by a lot of really nice black girls. And we walked in, they gave her one look. I was like, before you say anything, she just needs a trim. I know. And they were like, girl, sit. And she was like, what are they going to do? I was like, you just shut up and you sit down and you let me handle it. I was like, you're not, like, you're from South Jersey. You ain't used to this. I'm used to this. I slipped right in. And she got a really good haircut. She was like, oh my God, they were so nice. I was like, yeah, because you shut up. Like, you didn't open your mouth and screw it up. Otherwise, we could have been dead by the end of the day. Because when you're from where she's from, it was like real Hickville. I mean, so bad. Like, South Jersey is totally different than North Jersey. They're very, very redneck in South Jersey, especially where she's from. And so they don't have a lot of like street knowledge. Like, that's just not there. And she would have said so many things to her. And I was like, she shut up. Just shut up. Just let me handle it. Because otherwise we're going to die. Like, just be quiet. Because these were all big girls, like big, mean girls. And this was like 1992. So there were no cameras. They would have got away with everything. It was like no. I miss those days, man. I miss the
Yeah.
days you could do anything, get away with anything, be like, no, I wasn't there. Prove it. You got proof. Now it's like, I got to prove my innocence because you got everything else on, camera.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we can follow you on 18 ring cameras as you go to the place, and then
And then we got you
every
the traffic
store in
cams.
your,
And,
yeah,
we followed your GPS signal from your truck. It's like, great. That's great. What happened
yeah,
to the days where you could just get away? You can't even have a getaway driver anymore because it's like, what's the
yeah,
point?
yeah.
Bobby said I was 2 years old. You were 2 years old in 1992? Dear Lord. Well, at least you're older than my daughter. Barely, but older than my daughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
You weren't even
everybody
born
just
when
went running from the back. Huh?
he wasn't even born when I graduated.
I graduated high school in 1992. Man, those were the years. Oh, we had so much fun. So much fun. You figure in my town, my friends and I used to go to bars and go drinking at 16 years old. We used to drink right next to the cops. The only thing the cops would say is, are you driving? No. How many you having? 2. Keep it at 2. And he'd tell Bart to keep them at 2 apiece. And make sure that they're
Everybody,
good to. Yeah, they didn't care.
everybody still tries that too. It doesn't work anymore.
No, now they card you. The first time they asked me for my card, I think I was in my 40s. And I was like, for what? They were like, to get in. I was like, do I look like I'm under 21? Because if you say yes, I might give you a tip. But they were like, no, we got to card everybody. I was like, no tip for you. I'm like, no tip for you. Like,
Yeah.
you could have just gone with that, man. You would have got like a $5 or something out of it.
Yeah, that's what and this has been like, a dozen years ago or something. I had bought some liquor at a store that had recently got caught selling to an underage person, and so
Oh,
they were checking everyone, and the old
mm.
hag at the register goes, "I need to see ID." And so I take it out, and she goes, "I bet it's been a long time since you've been checked." Like, "What the" yeah,
Like,
you
I
old
guess
hag,
it's been a
because she
long
was
time
like
since you ate
another
cottage cheese, right? Like,
yeah, yeah, it's like, "It's a long time since" yeah, "since you"
mm-hmm.
yeah, like, done
Been a
any
long time since you saw your belly button, right? Like, mm-hmm.
yeah, it was like freaking having yeah, you probably ain't got any you're all gray every place, I'm sure, lady. It's like the
My
drapes ain't
ex-husband
matching
and
the
I,
yeah.
right? Yeah, the curtains don't match
Mm,
the carpet.
yeah.
But my ex-husband and I were driving back from Missouri, and we stopped at a rest station, and I got a pack of cigarettes, and he got, I forget what he got, but it was something that I think he was going to have a beer because we were like parked for the night or whatever. And he got carded, and I didn't. And he was like, he goes, ha, and in front of everybody too. He's like, ha, see, I know I'm older than you, but I look younger. I got carded. I was like, no, they just can't believe somebody lets you operate heavy machinery. And he was just like, really? I was like, what? You lob at me, I lob it right back. Like, if you can't out insult me, don't try. Like,
Yeah.
don't play the game if you ain't gonna win. But yeah, he was all like proud of himself, and I. It would have been fine if he would have been like, they carded me. They think I'm young. I would have let it go. But if they didn't card you, oh, see, now
Um,
that's shots fired. Shots fired. Now we gotta go. So, all right.
yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
he never
take that.
forgave me for that.
Oh, that's what he couldn't forgive you.
Listen, that man existed on my benevolence. Okay, it's not like he was a pizza delivery man. It's not like he was paying, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't paying for nothing. And he likes to go on Twitter and tell people, oh, all these people, I always have cash on hand. I had so much cash on hand that I went and paid cash for my car. And I was like, it took every bit of God's power to keep me from typing back, who paid for your car? Where'd you get that cash? Who had the cash? Because it wasn't you. It was not you. It was me. I paid for you to live for like 5 years. Get out of here. But I was like, no, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Don't say nothing. I let it go. And I'll be reminding God when I get to heaven, like, I let that go. That was like really a monumental ask of me to let that go.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was, that's all right. Everybody gets what they deserve in life. He's got no teeth, he's balding, and he still thinks he looks like he's 20. Do you ever see those comics where they're like, when a man looks in the mirror and he's got a big pot belly and he's balding or whatever, and he sees this like Adonis looking back at him, and then you have a beautiful woman look in a mirror and she sees herself as old and saggy and fat and gross. And that is the truest comic I have ever seen, because that's how we think. Most men look in the mirror and they're like, yeah, I'm hot. I'd do me. Like, yeah, she's lucky to have me. Meanwhile, we look
Well,
and we're like, oh, no. Like, no. Like, lights have to be off and gravity has to take a day off. Like, no. Like, like I
I don't
can't.
I don't know if that's completely true on every guy and every gal, but
Heidi, where's the money, Gary? Funny story. He has been paying me $25 every couple months. So he's paid like $100 out of his $2,000 debt, which,
yeah.
yay, because I didn't expect that. So I'm just grateful that, he remembered at some point. At some point, because I fully wrote that off. I was like, I'm never going to see that money. It's like, whatever. It's like, all right. So just, I did my good thing, and it made me hesitant to ever do anything like it again. But, I don't learn very quickly, apparently. But yeah, no, he's been sending me like $25 every like 2 months. I was like, all right. I mean, he's got quite a few kids, so I don't really begrudge him that. But it's nice that he's making the effort. It's nice that he's making the effort. It
Yeah.
feels a lot more appreciative and respectful that he's just
Yeah.
sending something.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I still feel like a sucker, but whatever.
well,
It
yeah.
is what it is. He needed it. I had it. Okay. So
Hey,
I would
making
hope
it.
that if I was in that position, somebody would be around to help me.
Yeah. Oh,
So I'm very grateful that he sends anything. He could send me $5 a month and I'd be happy with it.
yeah. Hope he
And let's
doesn't
hope he never listens to this.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
and I just let it sit there, the Cash App. I'm like, I'm not taking that out. I'll just leave it there. It's rainy day money. Like if I ever need it, it's just sitting there. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
But Bobby's got that Adonis glow. There you go.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. He
Mhm.
does.
Listen, even if you don't like the way you look, you got to project that image out there that you do. You got to fake it till you make it, because people don't generally go off what they see. They go off of what you're projecting. So if you project confidence, even if it's fake, they're not going to know because they're faking it too. That's the one thing I've learned. The older I get, I'm like, I go out, I don't care if people look at me, if they're like whispering to each other. It used to bother me. They wouldn't be talking about me, but in my head, I was so paranoid. I was like, oh my God, they're talking about me. Is my shirt like wrinkled in the back? Like, am I walking weird? Like, I would just make negative things up in my head. Now I'm just like, I'm adorable. Like, I like if you want to look at me, but but I realize everybody has issues. They're
Yeah.
not looking at you. They're looking at you, but they're thinking of something else usually. That it's like that zoning out kind of thing. You just caught their eye because you passed in front of them. But for the most part, people don't care. And if they did, are you ever going to see this person again? I tell my son that all the time. He's like, oh, I don't want to go out. I'm like, dude, do you know anybody that lives here? No. Does anybody know
Oh,
you? No. Are you ever going to this place again? No. What are the chances of this person ever coming into contact with you again? Probably nothing. Then why do you care? Why do you care? If they have a problem, it's their problem, not yours. You control your emotions. Let them control their emotions and their thoughts. Don't worry about them. I don't worry
I
about what
am
other people think anymore. I am who I am.
I am horrible about that. I am not one of those people that can look at a crowd and go, "Oh, none of these people will know me," or something. Like I nope. I
See, but
worry about
I'm
every single one of them will think
I
about me.
don't anymore. I don't care.
No,
I don't care. Even if I do know you, you got an opinion, you could turn it sideways and stick it where the sun don't shine, because I don't care. Because if you want to talk about me, how about we talk about you? You want me to talk about you? I didn't think so. Because I'll tell you about yourself. I'll tell you all those things that I've been keeping in for years and years and years, so you still have like any self-esteem left at all. Otherwise, I'll just break you down. But I don't like being that person. I don't get a thrill out of hurting people the way I used to when I was angry and hurt myself. Now I'm in a really good place, and I just want other people to feel good about themselves. I want them to, be happy. You know, I want them to get past the things that bog them down and make them think negatively about themselves. Because if they don't love themselves, other people are not going to give them a chance. It's really hard to love somebody who don't love themselves, at least a little.
yeah.
So you create you get
Oh,
what you put out. You are an amazing person. And I swear to Kapatos, I wish I could get it through your head that people who know you are lucky to know you. And you need to look at it that way, that you're a benefit to this world and a benefit to other people just by existing. And even if you weren't, you have every right in this world to exist and be happy and just be who you are. You're not hurting anybody. You're a good person with a good heart. You have a lot of talent. There is nothing in the world that should be holding you down. Nothing. And I don't say that stuff lightly. I don't walk around. I'm not my daughter. My daughter will walk around and be like, oh my God, I love your shoes. She compliments everybody. She actually said hi to a cardinal, a bird. She was like, hi, pretty. And the wife was like right next to it. And they're duller in color. And she
Yeah.
turned to the female cardinal and said, "Oh, but no, but you're so pretty too in a different way. Aren't you pretty? Yes, you're a pretty girl." I was like, "Kate, did you really just apologize and like try to make another bird feel better?" I didn't want her to feel bad that I gave the boy all the compliments. I was like, "Don't ever change. Like, please don't ever change. Like, just always
Yeah.
be you." Because that's the stuff that goes through her head. And I'm like, "Oh, I raised one
Yeah.
right. Oh, yes." The other one's still baking. His cookies are still in the oven, so we'll see how he comes out. But he's got a good heart. He'll never insult you to your face until you do it to him first. Then he turns into me. Oh yes, the sarcasm is thick with that one. They're like, "Oh, people with autism don't understand sarcasm." No, that's why you have to teach it to them. I was very diligent. Thank God I was a teacher, because I knew how to make him sarcastic. When he was little, he used to be like, "Are you being literal or is that sarcasm?" "That's sarcasm." "Okay, you got to tell me. I don't know the difference." I'm like, "Okay." Now he knows the difference. He'll still ask every once in a while though, because I'm good. But he's just like, "I could never really tell with you." He's like, "Other people are obvious." He was like, "But you smile," and I'm just like, "Wait, does she mean it?" Or like, no, she don't mean it. Nope, don't mean it. 95% of the time, I'm sarcastic.
Like Bobby put in, I walk into Michael's and put on an accent and started asking people about a smelly pine cone. Do you eat
Oh
these?
God. Oh my God.
Oh, I can't go into Michael's. The freaking
Why?
the smell of the eucalyptus that they have in there, all that stuff, the dried things. Oh, that just
Oh wow,
drives me nuts.
mine doesn't have that. The Michaels by me.
Oh yeah, the one that it would have a
Though
bunch of that.
I
It
do
just
stay out
stinks
of
so bad.
the cry cut section for some reason. The smell of the vinyl, even from within the box, just gets to
Oh,
me.
yeah,
It's on a hot day. I'm like, "Ugh."
yeah,
I also don't go to Michael's because I'm not rich, and I leave like, because
yeah.
I went
Oh,
in there
I'm
for a
much
ball of yarn and I left $80, poor. It's like,
yeah,
oh.
I'm much more of a Hobby Lobby type of
Oh, I love Hobby Lobby, but I'm not driving all the
yeah,
way to Altoona. We only have the
no,
one.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. What is that? It's huge. Oh, something. Yeah, right. Out of
I
context, Bobby's like, "Thank you."
I'm like going, I don't know if I wanna
Oh,
answer
it's a
that.
groundhog.
I mean,
It's a groundhog.
oh,
Oh,
a whistle pig.
he's a big fat one. He's a big gray groundhog. He must be old. I never see those here. Oh my goodness, he's so big.
Yeah.
He's fat, like fat. That's why I was like, "What is that?" I thought it was a dog. We have a ton of cats around here. Beautiful cats. They all have collars. I'm like, do none of these people keep their cats inside? I would be terrified to have an indoor cat that goes outside and comes back with like ticks and shit. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Because this is tick country. Like, it's bad out here.
I mean, Shenny said she
I'm
ain't never said those words to me, Snipe, so she means them. Oh, Shenny, you're a good person.
You are a good person, Shenny. You are a very good person. You got a real good heart and you've been through a lot and you've survived a lot
Yeah.
and you still have the ability to care about people. And that says more than anything else. That's all that matters to me. All that matters.
Yeah. And the video of people visiting the US for the World Cup are priceless. You know what amazes me is all the people that came here for the World Cup and go, they're so amazed by the country. It wasn't anything at all what they expected. And it's like, no, because you were watching stupid media that was telling you how horrible this country is. And once you got here, you found out that the people are actually pretty nice. And you were shocked by it.
Right? Well, they love
That's what
putting
it
down
was.
America and it's like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
most of us are not like, titty.
Yeah.
Like
It's
we're
like most
we're
of
not
the
going
person
around
be
going,
going,
"Ghetto."
yeah. Yeah, we don't mind people traveling here. We're fine with that. We don't I mean, people with accents, hey, I kind of like accents. You know, I have nothing
I
against
love
it.
accents.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. I mean, hey, yeah, it's like, yeah. And Bobby did have a phrasing in there.
Yeah, I know. That's because I said, "Oh my God, you're so big. What is that? It's so big."
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, hey,
He
everybody
stood
wants
up
to
and
hear
posed
that.
for me. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
well,
If they stand up and pose for you, that's even better, isn't it?
yep. They stand up and
That's like,
salute. I mean, that's the goal.
yeah.
That is the goal.
I mean, Shenny went on Pikes Peak, and then it got a
I
foot
bet.
taller.
Who got a foot taller, her or him? Because if she got a
Oh,
foot taller, that's impressive
Pikes,
of him.
no, Pikes Peak did. I
Oh,
said it
all right.
because of Shenny. Yeah, she said it gained a foot. Man, that's impressive. Oh, yeah, Shenny said, "Shut up! I have a reputation, woman. Don't fuck with it now."
He's like, don't
Oh,
fuck with it now. I mean, what? Should
yeah,
I have done it earlier? I've said that about you many times.
yeah.
Many, many
We've all,
times.
we've all said that about
You are a good-hearted slob who puts up a very big defensive wall to protect yourself. And I'm down with you. I am, because I've done
you.
it
Yeah.
my whole life.
Oh, yeah. I
Go
do
ahead,
it
Kat.
kind of the opposite way. I'm
You do what? You withdraw and shut down?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I only do that with winning. That's the only person I do that with now. For the most part, I don't really talk to people anymore. So this is like the most talking I've done other than to him in like months.
Oh,
But it was
yeah.
really it was hard transitioning from my mother's, whole thing over there to being
Yeah.
here on my own. I had to feel secure and get like the bills had to be consistent, the amounts had to be consistent. Once I, developed a pattern and a routine and everything, and I could lay everything out and be like, all right, this has been this many months, it's been like this. So in the next coming months, I got it covered. Once I had that and I knew I didn't need anybody, then
Yeah.
I was good. But I had to remind myself because I was so dependent on everybody, just to get up, just to go to the bathroom because I was just so crippled. And now, I
Yeah.
mean, I have the truck. I mean, I'm out. I go grocery shopping. I go to a laundromat. We have a laundromat downstairs. I don't bother going there. There's only one washer. So I went out and I found a laundromat and I was hanging out there playing the skill games that they have because they have, like the betting machines everywhere
Oh,
here. Everywhere, literally everywhere has gambling. Everywhere. And they call it skills. It's a
yeah.
skills, but I always
It's a
win money.
skill for you to lose. Oh, well, then you do
Oh
have
no.
skill.
Oh yeah, no, no, my grandmother raised me to be a gambler. Like she taught me how to gamble smart. You don't gamble big, you gamble smart. Um,
Yeah.
so I always leave with more money than I go with, no matter what I do. But I mean,
That's
I
good.
go all over the place. I'm driving out to like Pittsburgh and I'm going to like different malls and, I'll go to different parks and like walk a trail by myself. All things that I couldn't do. And I got to the point where I was like, wait, my house is completely clean. I decorated the whole thing. I have everything myself. I got the car going. All my bills are paid. I have savings. My kids are happy, even though they're not really kids anymore. You know, everybody's
Yeah.
got what everybody needs, what they want. I'm good. And I had to like do this. I'm kind of glad that we moved out of my mother's because it had gotten to where I was taking care of everybody else and not taking care of me. Now I get to take care of me first, which is something I never got the opportunity to do since I'm like 21, since I had Katie. It was always taking care of somebody else. Even before that, it was always taking care of somebody else. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm good by myself. Like if I wind up alone, I'm not scared of being alone anymore. I'm not. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. And especially like I'm going through the whole coming back to Jesus thing, and like I have a really good relationship, with God now, and I didn't have that before. And it's changed so much about me. Like I feel more authentic. I feel more like me. And I don't feel the need to like make myself into what other people want me to be just to make them happy. Like I'm like, no, this is me. Like if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not exactly thrilled with you and I don't ask you to change. So you have no right to ask me. Like don't expect things from me that I'm not, naturally gonna do. Like I am who I am. That's it. Thank you. But I mean it
It's a
took
good
me
place
what,
to be.
52 years to get here.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm at 56 years and I'm not there yet. So.
I don't think I would have been here if it hadn't been for me getting so sick because I just would have kept rushing through life, trying to get everything done, everything that like I have to be like, super mom, super teacher, super this, super that. And I was driving myself into the ground and I didn't realize it. And it was making me really, really angry and bitter. And I was getting more and more dependent on herbal enhancements, so, which, that's nothing now.
Yeah.
And it's very different. I feel healthy. Not like, oh, I'm going to go run a marathon, but I feel like mentally, emotionally, and more physically healthy than I think I ever have in my entire life.
Okay.
I'm still in pain every day. I still have the inflammation, the joint pain. I have the lymphedema, but I'm up and I'm moving around and I'm, running here, running there, doing this, doing that. And my son's just like, he goes, you're totally different than you've been the last couple of years. I'm like, really? He was like, yeah. He was like, you're like you were when I was little. He was like, I remember you were fun. He was like, you were always like, hey, let's go do this. And it was like, okay, And then you were just like sitting in your recliner, just not moving for like 3 years. I was like, well, it's because I couldn't. But now I go out, and some days I go out at like 7 in the morning. He's like, where were you? I was like, I went for a walk. Went for a walk where? The park. What park? The one that's like a mile from here. You walked them out? No, stupid. I drove to the park and then I walked. I'm not walking down a highway. Get out of here. Like, you got to like suicidal? I don't think so. But yeah, I do. I'm loving life, but I'm taking a lot of time away from other people because I realized that I couldn't fix me because I wasn't willing to look at the things that were wrong with me that hurt. So I was much better at fixing other people and like taking on their problems. And that was just compounding my own. So I don't do that now. Like I still care about people. I want to know how they're doing. I'll talk and everything, but I don't take it on as my own burden anymore. It's like, all right. And then once they tell me something's like, this is this, I go, all right, we talk about it a little while. And then when I'm not talking to them, I'm not thinking about it that much. Before I would carry that around, and it would be on my mind. How can I help? What can I do? Da, da, da. Like, dude, you're putting in more effort than they are. Like, stop. And I don't do that now. And it's much better for me. Much, much better. Much, much better. I was talking to T-Rex the other day and he goes, Shelly, you sound so good. He was like, you sound happy. He was like, you really like, you sound like you sounded from the stories you used to tell about how you were when you were younger. I was like, that's how I feel. I actually feel kind of free like that, like more adventurous. I'm not as afraid. There were like years where I was nothing but afraid of everything. Everything was fatalistic. I had this horrible, catastrophic like outlook on every single situation. And now I'm just like, oh, fuck it. What could happen? Like, just try it. Do it. Come on, let's do it. Like, Connor was like, hey, there's a mall that I saw that has this store that I really want to go to, but it's like 2 hours from here. I'm like, all right, let's go. Really? I'm like, yeah. But you've never driven there. I've never driven a lot of places. You know where I've driven? Across country and back several times by myself. So I think I can travel 2 hours. He was like, you sure? But I mean, I used to drive an hour and a half to school twice a day just for shits and giggles. And now all of a sudden 20 minutes and I'm like, oh, what if there's an accident? What if I have a blowout? I was like, girl, what is wrong with you? Where did your balls go? Like, I don't get it. Like, I just became a coward. So I had to get over that. and being on my own. That definitely was a kick in the butt that I needed. Fear is a liar. Fear is a liar. And it's meant to push you down and keep you in this tiny little box. And I am not somebody who likes to be caged. I need my freedom. I absolutely need my freedom. And I have it now. And I'm not
Put
willing to give
Shelly
it
in
up.
a corner.
Yeah, no, you put Shelly in the corner. I bite. You don't want to corner me. Like, I might be afraid, but you corner me and I get real defensive real quick. Yes. The little squirrel's like, what'd you say? Because I got the window open. He's like, oh, she got excited about that. Where'd my gopher go, man? Groundhog, whatever he is.
You get robot or
What's the
something
difference?
that idea.
What is the difference between a gopher and a groundhog? Size? Are gophers like, they're the tinier version and groundhogs are just big fat lumps? Snipperoonie, I'm asking you a question. Chop, chop. Let's go. You don't know? Or you're not talking? Because I can't hear you. Am I by myself?
Yeah.
Puppy!
I don't know if I got robot-y or if you got robot-y or if I'm just hearing you robot-y.
Oh, did I get robot-y?
I don't know. Anybody in chat? Can they say?
I mean, I haven't moved. I asked you what the difference is between a gopher and a groundhog.
It could be me.
Somebody in chat say something.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to be wrapping up soon anyway, right? Because Squid is going to go. When does she go?
Oh, something went wrong now. It's probably me. Probably my internet going screwy.
Thank you, Heidi. And he's gone. So on today's show, gophers belong to the near my family and are much smaller. Okay. Fur-lined cheek pockets. There's a joke there. There is a joke there. So now I'm sitting on his StreamYard and it's still going. I hope he comes back. Hi, guys. It's T3 show now. You reach Coffee and Chaos with T3. Shetty, we heart you both fine now. I heart you both too. I know you meant here. I'm being a pain. All right, so groundhogs are just bigger and fatter, basically. Cheek pouches for storing food. Oh, like my chipmunk. You would think groundhogs would have the cheek pockets because their faces are so much wider than a gopher. He's like, let's go, let's go. He's probably like, oh my God, I can't get back in. I got to restart my internet. She's there by herself. I didn't end the show. He should have just ended the show. For line pouches. I know. That's why I said there's a joke there. There's a joke. I'm getting mugged by that cat. I know. I know. My boo. That's my boo-boo.
I think I'm back.
Yep, you're back.
Man,
I totally destroyed your channel while you were gone.
I'm sure. It's still live, so.
Excuse you. I know. I was like, wow. I was like, he should have ended the show. He left and left me here by myself. They were like, it's the T3 show.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
I was good. I was good.
Mostly.
Have a good one, Wolfkinder. Thank you for coming by. I miss you, girl.
Yeah, thank you for stopping.
Lady Autumn's going to be mad that she wasn't here.
Yeah. Seen her in a couple spots recently. Yeah.
I find people in the weirdest places. Like I'll go to a streamer that none of them like frequent and I'll be in the chat and all of a sudden it's like T3. I'm like, crap. Like, see, this is why I don't talk. They're like, oh my God, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you? Then the DMs start and I'm like, This is why I lurk. Y'all think that I'm not there. I mean, when you have like 3 people that are watching your thing and 2 of them are talking in chat, that one person who's not talking, that's me. I got you
Yeah.
running in the background. I'm like, they need the time. They need the time, and I'm listening. It's just engaging. I'm not good at small talk. It annoys me.
Yeah. You're a big talker, not a small talker.
Yes. Oh, please. I was talking, it was me winning in T-Rex one night, and I think T-Rex joined the call at like 10 at night. By 1 o'clock, when he was like, I'm going to bed, I was like, okay. I was up until almost 6 in the morning talking to T-Rex because we were talking about religion. We talked till 6 in the morning. And he was like, and he's just like, because he loves to ask questions. And he's like, well, what do you think? And what do you think? And what do you think? Don't ask me what I think, because I'm going to tell you. And it's going to take a while. So it's like, but yeah, that was a good conversation. I hadn't talked to him in like 3 months. And he was like, are you alive? I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. I'm sorry. I'm a bad friend. No, you're fine. But
And Bobby's saying you said a bunch of racial slurs in
yep,
rapid order.
I was just whipping them out, man, whipping them out. Like, here we go. Here we go. No, I would
That's
never
what I
do that.
expect.
Yeah.
No, I expect that.
That's how I feel, Haley. Like, I feel like if they know I'm there and I don't talk, I'm being rude. But if they don't know I'm there,
Yeah.
then there's no expectation. So I could just listen and
Yeah.
comment out loud instead.
And that's why I sometimes, like, I don't mind like Discord going into some of those chat rooms, but then you
Mhm.
feel like you have to chat
Yeah.
when you're in a live because you're in there and they know you're there, or they don't know you're there on YouTube, you know.
Yep.
And so it's a little easier to be incognito, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I
So
enjoy like hearing everybody and like, reading the chat, and it amuses me. And I will comment out loud. And trust me, there's a lot of comments out loud. It's like a non-stop commentary. But as soon as I feel like as soon as I even say hi, it's like it's a distraction, and they deviate away from what they were talking about. I'm like, no, 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 like keep talking, like I was into that conversation. It's like so I just don't say anything. And it's
yeah,
not that like I'm super popular or anything, but when somebody comes into the chat that it's natural to be like, oh my God, look, I haven't seen you in forever. Good to see you. Da-da-da, how you doing? No, no, no. Go back to what you're talking about. Like,
oh
just
yeah,
pretend
that,
this
and
is
I've
not the Shelly you're looking for. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
But
my
that I
forceability.
feel
So,
that same way too sometimes. That it's like, geez, did I just change the course of what this chat went? Because I
yeah, and you
had to
feel
comment.
bad. You're like, oh man, they
Well,
were having such a good time till
yeah,
I got here.
yeah, and then and if somebody says something, you go, well, I don't really agree with that, and then they go, oh, yeah, you always have to come in here and be the one that does,
Of course, you
and
come
it's
in
like,
with
oh
that
crap,
opinion.
now, yeah, and it's
Mhm.
like, oh crap, now it's like, did I, you know, and then I'm like DMing and saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It wasn't that, I'm just thinking, oh no, I didn't, mean to, because it's so hard to get context sometimes. Like
Yeah,
somebody can be sarcastic and it's really hard to pick up sarcasm.
I think
And
people just naturally
it's,
assume that I'm sarcastic in chat, so I don't
well,
really have that
I think
problem.
that, yeah, I think people are figuring that out with me, that I
Mm,
I don't mean I don't mean anything usually. There's only been once or twice where I've ever said anything that I meant completely serious, like, what are you thinking type of comment. I normally it's sarcastic, or, you know,
Funny, yeah.
it yeah, it's meant
You
in
like to
jest.
pop in with
Yeah.
like the punny stuff. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's not, I don't mean to hurt anybody. And
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get in enough
So,
trouble for talking half the time. So like the last time that I said anything in Squid's chat, she had that Spawn guy on and he was reading the
yeah,
chat. He was talking to somebody else in chat
yeah,
and he got like upset, like he was offended. He thought I was talking to him and I was like, no, no, no. And they were like, no, that's just Shelly. Like they had to explain to him, like, no, no,
yeah,
no, trust me, she's fine.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah,
just like she's fine.
yeah,
She's not gonna come for you. Like don't worry about it. But I felt
yeah,
terrible. I was like, oh my God, he thought I was talking to him. I was like, no, I absolutely wasn't. Like, I actually enjoy him. It's like, no. But that's why I was like, see,
yeah,
this is why you shut up, Shell. This is why you
yeah,
choose to rat.
yeah. It can be almost the thing of that you gotta almost do all the chat or none of the chat kind of thing,
Like,
or
yeah,
be
like I
very
read the
picky on
room.
it. Yeah,
Like chat was they all knew me and they knew how to take me, but he had never like encountered me, so he had no idea. And I mean, I'm not your average,
yeah,
chatter.
no,
But
yeah,
he was like, what? Like he was ready to call me out. And I was like, if I had
yeah,
been talking to him, I would have been like, yeah, you want to go? Let's go. But I was like, no, no, no,
yeah,
no, no. Like, I like you. Like, no, don't.
no, yeah. It's
I felt
like,
terrible.
no, that, yeah, it's just an odd way to. I mean, and it can just be you don't know how to take people right away at first when you first meet them. So
Yeah. See, I would respond to chat, but I was just told in chat that co-host should stay out of chat. So, so
where who's
Bobby,
oh yeah, Bobby.
just Bobby being Bobby. I love
Yeah,
me some.
yeah. Can hosts go in chat? I don't know if that I don't need to, do I? Aren't I
As
allowed?
host, I think I spend way too much time in my chat. Like
Yeah,
I literally used to address it line by line. You guys had a great time. And how far behind is she? It's like, really? You
yeah,
do this and have a conversation.
yeah.
I mean, if you just want to do chat, I could do that. I'll be caught up, no problem. But if you want me to have like actually speak, then it's got to
Well,
be 50 or one
yeah,
and a half
you ain't gonna you're not gonna stay there because something's gonna lead you to a story.
dozen.
Yeah. Now he's saying now Snipe is the co-host, sorta. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I left, it
See
became
how easy it is to squirrel? It's
yeah.
so easy to squirrel. And then you're
Oh,
like, wait, what was I talking about? Like, I don't even remember what this show was about. Like, what are we're talking
yeah,
about like, I don't know, garbage on Tuesdays or something. We started talking about like,
yeah,
I don't know, like human trafficking. And somehow we wound up on like when they're
yeah,
picking up my,
yeah. Good
yeah,
cooking.
it is. I became the co-host by default. Pretty much anywhere I go, I'm not much of a wallflower. I'm really not. I'm either all in or not at all. So it's like being just an observer. I do that for like 5 minutes and then I'm done. Then I'm just all in or all out.
I think
So
I've actually been more into this one than I have
you
about any
have.
of
I'm
the
very proud of you.
yes, of the ones that I've been in with you. I've actually, added quite a bit to this one. So
Yes, you're very conversational. I'm very proud of you. But
yeah. While I'm
it,
painting, I can talk. So
see, it does help. It really does for some people.
yeah,
See, if I'm painting, I don't talk at all because I'm concentrating on that. But for you, it might alleviate that anxiety of what am I going to say? What it gives you a more natural flow
yeah,
because you're already doing something that's occupying part of your brain. So that part that's like
yeah,
thinking negative thoughts at you isn't online as fully as it normally would be. So
yeah,
that's a really good thing. So now that you know that, you know to be doing something when when you're streaming. You don't have to do it on camera. You just do it while you're streaming if you want, if you're uncomfortable
yeah,
showing it on camera. That
yeah.
could be totally taken out of context, but I meant
Well,
artistic. Well, I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to shut up
well,
now.
hey,
I just
mm,
walked myself into a brick wall.
I ain't gonna be doing
um
that on YouTube.
I hope not. That's against terms of service.
Yeah,
You get taken down real quick
I'll be
unless you're
starting
a politician.
OnlyFans.
Unless
Yeah,
you're a politician, they get away with everything.
yeah.
But it's almost 2 o'clock. What time does
I think a quarter
Squid?
after he was gonna.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
2:15.
just let me know when
Yeah,
you want to wrap up and
Oh, we
I'm
will
good.
pretty soon. Yeah.
Okay.
My pill's almost full, but now I know I have to purchase a new pump. Uh,
Wait, what? Your pill
oh,
is almost. You mean your pool?
pool. I'm guessing pool is almost.
That would make more sense because I'm like, her pill is
I'm
almost full.
hoping so. Yeah.
Unless you take one of those like Carrie Fisher, like Zoloft pill. You ever see the one that she had? It was like a
Oh,
giant pill
I
that
just
Pfizer like
was it
gave her.
like a Pez dispenser or what?
No, it was like a prop for like one of their advertisement, like their little like setups or whatever. And they gave her one. I was
Oh,
like, because she's such a good customer, they're just giving her things. Like, here's a
yeah.
foot long pill just for you. Well, if you could get that down your throat, you didn't need to be Princess Leia. You could have been somebody totally different.
Yeah. Well, I think she was at times. So,
Mm, I don't doubt it. She had enough mental
yeah.
issues. People with
Yeah.
her kind of mental issues, they tend to be pretty promiscuous.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was pool. Yeah.
There
The
you go.
pool.
I mean, her father did leave her mother for Elizabeth Taylor. Mm. Like
Yeah. And well, at the
her mother's
time,
best friend.
yeah. I'll tell man. Yeah. Her mother was.
I don't know how she must have been super lonely after that Todd dude died because Eddie Fisher was no prize. Like he wasn't that good looking. It's not like he was super tall. He had alcohol issues. He had drug issues. He had money issues.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you're a winner. That's great. Let me pick you
Yeah.
after Richard Burton and Michael Todd. Like, or no, she
Well,
left him for Richard Burton, right?
I don't know
That
how it
makes
went
sense.
because yeah. But
Richard
man, she
Burton
was
was good looking.
yeah. Oh, he
He was.
had that. Yeah, but he had some issues.
Oh yeah,
There's,
he had a temper.
but
Oof.
yeah, yeah. I think he
I always
was
thought was
kind of.
Richard Chamberlain. Remember the Thornbirds?
Yeah. You like him?
I didn't know he was gay. When I found out
How?
he was gay, I was upset. It's like,
God,
why?
he was. God, he could have been a Catholic priest. I always figured.
Well, he played one on TV
I mean,
for like
yes,
11
I
hours.
know. Yeah, he did
He
a
was also
whole.
Doctor. It was Doctor
I
what?
bought it.
Oh, what was the TV show that he was Doctor something?
I
Oh, that's
did
gonna
he
make.
do a Dr. Kildare thing or?
Oh yeah, I think that's who he was, Dr. Kildare. But I'm sorry. I think the most beautiful man on the planet was Robert Redford. That man was and the charisma and the talent and he oh man, I just loved him. Even when he got like really really old and had that bad toupee, like the bad hairpiece, I didn't care. I was like you could fit luggage in the wrinkles in his face, and I didn't care. I was like he's still the most attractive man I've ever seen in my life. Like I got a thing for the crystal clear blue eyes. I don't know, it's a weakness. It really
Oh,
is.
see, blue eyes are a thing for me too. But if I was gonna go that, like if you were saying, okay, I had to pick, a man,
Hmm.
it would be Peter O'Toole at the time of uh, Lawrence of Arabia. The
Oh,
accent
I was
and
just
just the,
you said
I
you
would,
said his name, and that's what I was thinking with the turban.
yeah, that time frame. Like if I
He's
was gonna, what?
he's gay, pretty
No,
sure.
he isn't. No, he was very much not. He
He
was
wasn't?
very promiscuously not.
Who was the
He
gay one?
was
Oh, Ian McClellan. Ian McClellan, the one that plays
yeah, he
Magneto.
was. Yeah,
Gandalf. Gandalf is gay. You shall not
yeah,
pass. Apparently they can.
yeah.
So
Well, they entered, they may not have passed.
Shenny said Redford was a jerk personally though. Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't know. I think anybody that's a celebrity is pretty much they have high jerk quotient.
yeah.
you're you're pretty much gonna run over their ego no matter where you turn, which
Yeah.
way you turn. Oh, it's raining,
Oh, that's good. Any
but
thunder?
no lightning, man. Come
Oh,
on.
bummer.
God, you listening? I want lightning, please. Thank
So
you.
bad for you.
I love lightning, lightning and thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder shook the whole house the other day. Woke me up at like 5 in the morning. I was like, see, no, because once I'm awake, then I have to go to the bathroom, and once I go to the bathroom, I'm awake. Like I said, there's no more. Shelly goes back to bed and falls asleep. I don't take naps anymore. I've had 2 naps in the last 6 months.
Oh, I have to take naps every once in a while now. That's because my dog's old and he's going senile. So he gets up
Aww.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my cats, they, occasionally Snips will wake me up when she decides to sing me the song of her people all night long. And I'm like, what do you want? The other night she did it and I turned around, I went to yell at her and there was a big old spider on the wall. I was like, oh, good girl. I was like, oh, she's like meowing at it. I went over and Connor was like, don't kill it. He didn't even get kill out of his mouth. I was like, smash. He was like, that's gross. You couldn't just like let it go. I was like, did you want me to pick it up in my hand and let it go? Like it was like an inch and a half long. No. Like that's the kind that bites you. How about no?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the kind that bit you. I mean, I know it was the kind that squishes and goes crunch. That's what I did. I took the journal that I had on the desk and that was it. And that's all you heard was the crunch of it dying. He was just like, "Aw." I was like, "No, aw." I was like, "Listen, I catch lightning bugs inside, take them outside, and let them go. I'm nice, but spiders, no, no. I just don't. Everybody's like, Daddy long
Probably.
legs are great. They don't bite at all. I don't care. I'm killing them.
Yeah.
They
I
have to
don't
die.
like spiders, but
No, I don't like
no. Oh, I like
Mm-mm.
snakes though and stuff. But I,
You like snakes? Blech.
yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll look at them. I'll look at snakes as long as they're behind a wall or something. But if they're like out, no.
I
And
see
they don't
Bobby
like
wants
me.
to go to Hollywood.
Why?
I don't know because he was saying everybody's gay in Hollywood.
Well, because they're used to acting. They're used to
Because
like
that's how
covering
you get
stuff up. So lying doesn't bother them.
that's how you get jobs out there. Yep. Then Haley Mouse is saying that she stopped taking naps because she sleeps 12 hours at night. I want to know how she does because I see her in stuff for more than 12 hours a day. How does she get 12 hours of sleep?
12 hours of doing stuff, 12 hours of sleep. It's 24 hours. There you go. There's your math. You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
Shani, I feel you. I get up like every 3 hours,
oh,
and I just pray that if I have to get up to go to the bathroom, that it's still dark out. Because if that sun is up and it's bright in my room, forget it. And I don't want to get blackout curtains because I don't want to live like I lived in my other apartment where I don't know if it's night, day, whatever. I like having the sunlight during the day. It's been much better for my mental state.
Haley
But yeah,
said she
I
doesn't
don't
get
like
up.
taking naps because then I won't sleep at night.
Yeah.
I sleep
I don't.
20 minutes and I'm not going to sleep for like another 4 hours at night. Like I'm going to be up 4 hours past my bedtime because I'm like, so no.
Haley said she doesn't. She gets up between 2 and 4 p.m. Okay. That seems odd. When
So
she's
you
up
go
all
to
night.
sleep late afternoon? I mean, if that's the way your
Or,
body
yeah.
clock runs, that's the way your body clock runs. That's how my
Yeah.
son is.
Yeah.
Like he sleeps from like 4 in the morning till around noon. But last night he was up doing some video game, so now he's sleeping now. But I'm too used to working like and being sick. I was sleeping at the weirdest times, and it threw me all off. Now I'm back to going to sleep between like 12 and 2 in the morning, And I'm up between 6 and 8 every day. No alarm necessary, nothing. Now I'm like, oh, I get why my grandmother used to go to bed at 11 because I hit a certain time and I'm awake no matter what. Whether it's 3 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep, at that time I'm up. I'm not sleeping past 8 o'clock. It's just not going to happen. So, I mean, I get why she's be like, I'm going to bed early. Why? Because I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Don't set your alarm. I don't. She didn't have to set her alarm for like the last 10 years of her life. And she was always up at the same exact time. She was like, because that's when I have to pee. Okay. She's like, and once I'm up, I'm up. And now it happens to me. And I'm like, really? I got all the bad hereditary things that you had. Like all the inheritance, like you gave me all the crap. The crap
Yeah.
lay, you gave me like the crap sleep schedule. Like, thanks. You know, that people pleasing, I got to take care of everybody mentality. Thanks, Graham. Appreciate it.
I'm just glad I didn't get my grandma's. She had like horrible toes. Oh my god.
I was not expecting you to go there.
Yeah, she was like, it was like she
What she
had
have, hammer
bunions
toes?
and all that. Yeah, just horrible. Big old.
Oh no, I have pretty feet.
Oh, I have nice, normal, smaller feet that are just. I don't have them
I
big
wouldn't
long
advertise
toes.
that.
Go.
I'm
Why?
just saying.
I mean, hey, I'll start up a channel about that.
There you
Well,
go.
smaller feet, they're just nice. They're nicely shaped.
They are. All the women in my family are like size 10 shoe or better, and I'm a 7.5.
Oh, no,
And they're just like, you with your midget feet. I'm like,
yeah.
no, these are normal. These are normal size feet. Y'all have clown, like, Ronald McDonald feet.
I'm an average foot size. That's what I like to say.
My mother's an 11.5.
Oh, yeah, that's what like my
I
mom.
tease her all the time. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, she's like, I'm dizzy. I'm like, don't worry, you'll stay on your feet. There's no way you're falling over with
Yeah.
those paddle boots on there. And she, thanks. I'm like, just saying, you'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, here. I'll even show something. Everybody always wants to see my mom. They're always wanting to see my mom. I got a
I thought you were going to put your foot on the thing. I was like, he's going to show us his feet
No.
because I didn't know that kind of
No.
channel. You can get money for that.
Sure. I'll quick show a picture of my mom. Where's my mom? She was probably like 11 years old.
Aw.
Getting the right with the horse.
Hold it still.
I'm trying to. I have a movement disorder, lady.
Lean your elbow on the desk.
I can't. It's up too high.
Well, from what I could see, she's very pretty.
Yeah.
She's very pretty. I can see the horse a lot better. That's a gorgeous horse.
Yeah, it was actually like the last day they had horses on the farm.
Aw.
Back in.
I mean, that's a black and white photo, and you could see the shine on that sucker.
Yeah. It would have
That's
been
beautiful.
like in 1950 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, oddly enough, I have pictures of my mother with her horse from that era too.
Yeah.
When they used to have horses in Hoboken. My kids can't even fathom it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to try to get Haley Mouse just to come in and make a quick appearance on here next time. We'll have to talk her into talking. Just so you can hear.
Cool. I'm very nice. I can be not nice, but it takes a lot to get me there. So don't ever be afraid to come talk to me.
No. Yeah. You just come in and say hi and do some Mary Poppins routine or something. And
see, I love Mary Poppins because I actually sing that song, Feed the Birds, every time I go out. Yeah. Feed the birds, tuppence a day.
Oh.
And I sing it with a British accent. So there you go. Because you have to.
Wow. Yeah.
Listen, I sing Spanish songs with a Spanish accent, country with a country accent. I've been masking a very long time in my life. So I can switch the accent on and off.
Yeah.
I could sound very educated. I don't have to have the Jersey girl accent. That's just my default.
Yeah, and sometime we'll have to get Bobby on panel too. That would be fun.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
But
you got good people in your chat. You got good people.
Clips and stuff. You got to be careful of Bobby.
You don't say. I never
Yeah,
would have guessed.
no,
Never would have guessed it.
yeah, he can be a little troublemaker, you know. Yep. You would think somebody that looks like Jesus would be a little nicer than him,
Nah, never judge a book by its cover.
but no.
No, no,
But I
no.
suppose we've had a good 2 hours here, so
Yeah, this has
I
been great. It was fun.
I behave most of the time. Most
You did. You were
most
very
here.
good. Well done.
Yeah,
And you talked
yeah,
a whole
yeah,
bunch.
yeah, I did. And Bobby was nice, so that was good.
Bobby's always nice. Well, to
Yeah,
me,
he
he's
was
always nice to me.
oh, he's mostly nice to me, so that's good. Yep. No, I
Even
had
Jesus
fun.
used a sandal. Oh Lord,
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not like them, whatever the Mexicans throw at each other. I
a
can't
chancla.
remember that. Yeah,
It's a chancla.
yeah.
Or if you're talking to a Puerto Rican, it's a chancleta.
Oh, man, I don't deal with it.
I just got hit with the wooden spoon. That's that. My grandmother could bend physics with that thing. She could go like around the corner with it.
I don't know anything about that kind of stuff. I was such a sweet child.
Oh, are you lying? So I see lightning? Because I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Uh,
I mean, if I really
uh,
want lightning, I'll start lying.
yeah,
But let me not, because I'll die.
you're
Sometimes
right.
I
I
say
mean,
things and I wait and I'm like, wow, God, let that one go. I'm surprised. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But all right.
Okay. Well, it was fun having you on here.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I had fun. Thank you to
I
chat for
don't.
being so sweet.
And since I like went away for a while, I'm not gonna be able
Mhm.
to run my outro, so I'm just gonna end it.
All righty. Well, then kick
Okay.
me off and then you say goodbye.
Okay,
Bye,
I will
guys.
do that. Bye. Thanks for being here. And I would like to tell everybody one last look at the chicken. We'll finish it another day. It needs some more stuff. But hey, it was a good start on it. Like half or better done. Um, thank you all for being here. Go over and check out, I think it's ETM. Yep, nice hen. Soup is looking good. Um, uh, go check out ETM. That's where I'm gonna probably head in a few minutes. Gotta hit the restroom. So just remember, it's a wonderful world out there. Take it easy, everybody, and goodbye.